Hello and welcome to Smart Business Manager video series. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you to manage your settings, your backups, and other tools. Now, what do I mean by that? They are all found in this part where we call tools. Now, if you open this tool, you're going to see backup and settings, right? So I'm going to go to the backup in a minute, but before then, let me quickly tell you one or two things that we have in the settings. Now, if you click these settings, what you are going to find is that you see an opportunity for you to be able to update your company data, right? So you want to change your name, put it properly, or maybe the way it is, the way you want it to appear on your invoices, put in your addresses and your phone numbers and your emails, and also your footer note. What is this footer note? This footer note is essentially what appears as the last item on your invoices when you are supplying your customers or something like that. So you see something like thanks for your patronage. So if you want to include more messages on it, all you need to do is just include what you need to put there. Secondly, you are going to see what we call the printing option. Now, this printing option is just a simple way for the system to detect how you want to make your printing, right? So like here you can see print sales in A4. Now it's just essentially for your sales, how your sales will come out. If you want it to be coming out as a small paper, then all you need to do is just untick this part. So by default it will come out as your POS paper. So this is where you change them. If you want it to print the slip, immediately you just click OK. You want to sell, it will just print it out. So once you click this auto print, it's going to print. You don't need an extra click to still happen. Then you can select the printer you want to be your default printer here. So also note that while you are making sales, there's also an opportunity for you to do that here. So you can actually click this one. It will still take you to this particular printing option where you can change all these printing settings, right? Okay, so that is that. So the next thing I want to share is accessibility. Now this is actually a default focus object. Now you want to set what the focus will be like once you, for instance, you want to make a sales. Now once I click this sales, now the default is at search product, right? The default is at search product, and whenever I click anything, whenever I open sales, the cursor will just go straight to it. Doesn't really mean anything, but just for you to make things work faster for you. So once you open it, so if you can decide to set it as you want the cursor to be at the barcode, or you want it to be at your customers, right? You want it to be where your customer is. So that is just that. The next thing you want to check is your what we call the extra. This extra part is just only one thing that is there. It said set uniform quantity for all products. Let's say you have a situation whereby, let's say your system is overwhelmed and your stocks is not just balanced and you are tired, you want to start afresh, right? Or maybe you are just starting to use the system at the first time, but you just want to set a particular quantity to your for your product so that you can use it to sell, right? So I can decide to set all my products to 30. Once I click this save and save here, what will happen is that every product I have in this system will have a uniform quantity of 30. So I can decide to set it at 0 to 08. So that's essentially what this extra is meant for. Now the other thing you might want to do is what I call the settings. We've talked about settings, so the backup. Now what is the backup? You want to back up your system. Now it's always advisable that, because you can see this system we are using currently is not online, right? For so many reasons. One of the reasons is that to save you the time of the cost of internet and all that. So everything you are doing in your system is saved in your system, is saved inside your system, right? So to be able to do what we call backup, it means that you want to just do a backup in case anything happens to your system. This is for precautionary relevance, that you every week it's recommended that every Monday or every Saturday or every Sunday you just do a simple backup, and it's very simple to do. All you need to do, just come to these tools and click backup. Once you click backup, this thing appears. You just click this. It's going to take you to where you want to place this backup. So you can select a particular place you want to save the backup and name it. Right, you can name it as the day, today's date, so you can be able to remember it, or you can call it backup, or you can rename it whatever you want to name it, but make sure you put the date so that you can remember the day, actual day you backed up. So I could just put this as back and put today's date is 27th. Right, I put dot 27 10 another dot 22. So once I save this, the system will automatically back up. It's asking for password. If you actually have a password for it, you put there, but most times we do not put password. All you need to do is just click enter and you've backed up already. So just click OK, you have done that. So if I go back here to check I save this under my documents, right, and under backup, right, so I can see exactly this my file, what I actually backed up, right, so I can see it here. Very simple and actually very easy. Now the same way you did that, you can also go and do what we call restore. To restore this, all you need to do is just open a new system. Let's say I want to open the software afresh. Then as it's loading, immediately click this button here. Then he asks you to restore backup, reset to default. Just click this restore backup. So let's say there has been something, maybe your system has an issue and you actually want to restore it back to the default how it was before the last time. So all you need to do, system will request for the password. You put in your username and your password right here. Once you open, it will ask you to select the backup you want to use. Let's say I select this one, and that's it. I'll just click enter and I've done my backup. So that is all you need to do. Backup restore complete. So that is all about that. So in case if you only have any other issue to deal with, you can just let me know. But I hope this video really helps you, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.